Welcome to today's Rocket Yoga class. To begin with, as we're going to spend a significant time on our wrists today, not necessarily in headstands, handstands or something else, but in chaturangas and other nice positions, we are going to do a nice wrist warm-up first. So come to all fours and make some circles on your wrists. First to the left, and really shift the weight like to all sides so that you get a real movement in your wrists and put some pressure on them. And then also to the right side. Maybe you want to come to plank here already, because then you are activating your core and you have a bit more pressure on your wrists here. And then come back to the floor and turn the fingers towards you so you have a nice stretch in the back part of your lower arms and your wrists. You can also lean back so that the stretch gets more intense. And then you turn your hands to the other side, bring the back of your hands to the floor and give the front of your wrists a nice stretch. And please note that if you need any more wrist warm-up and you know that your wrists need that, then just press pause and give your wrists some more time here. And then we're going to turn the back of the hands again to the floor and make some fists. First on the right, and then on the left side. And then come up to your knees and open and close your hands firmly and fast, so that that your lower arms and your hands and your wrists really get warm here. As long as it really turns, well, a bit exhausting and you really feel it in your lower arms. And then make some circles with your wrists to get them a bit looser to both sides. And then get up and come to the front of your mat, to Tadasana. So bring your toes together. Maybe your heels are slightly apart so that the edges of the feet are parallel to each other. And then start activating your legs from the bottom. So activate your feet, really grab into the floor. Maybe lift your toes up from the floor again and press them down. And then activate your kneecaps, your thighs. Bring your tailbone slightly forward. Suck in your navel so that you activate your Uddiyana Bandha. And lift it up your chest. Close the eyes and feel how you're shifting a bit from left to right. How your body's searching for the balance. And then lift your shoulders up to the ears. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Activate your hands, Hasta Bandha. And start breathing more deeply. So breathe 1, 4 counts in. And exhale 4 counts. And you can activate your Ujjayi breath here. So if you imagine like doing this to a mirror, you want to do that but with a closed mouth. Or just keep breathing deeply, normally through in and out through the nose. Make it your one and only intention today to stay with your breath. I'm going to give also explanations where you're going to breathe in and where you're going to breathe out, because the breath will really guide you through the asanas and give you more strength here and endurance. And then blink open your eyes. We're going to start with 3 Surya Namaskar sun salutations. So take a breath in, lift your arms, look up to the thumb. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, straighten your back. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Straight breath here. Really press down your fingers to the floor so that your knuckles get white, and lengthen your arms as much as you can. Externally rotate your shoulders as if you would open a jar with your hands. And push your tailbone to the sky to make your back really long. And try to push your heels toward the floor, but your knees may also be bent. This is totally okay. Feet are hip width apart. And then inhale, look to your hands, come up to your toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump or step forward. Lift the knee back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up your thumbs. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look, straighten your back, look up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale, come up to your toes, look to your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, jump forward, look up, straighten the back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Last time. Inhale, look to your thumbs. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Look up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Stay here, low, and correct your posture. So your elbows, your hands are next to your upper chest, and your elbows are really close, are hugging your chest. So they are 90 degrees bent. And your bum does not stick out, but you are one straight line, and you look forward a bit. One more breath. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. 3 breaths here. Again, correct your shoulders, press down your arms to the floor. And the down dog is going to be your resting pose. Every time this feels too exhausting, you can also come to a child's pose here to rest. One more breath in and out. And then inhale, come to your toes, look up. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, jump forward, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, Samasthiti. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up, straighten the back. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Turn your left foot out, step the right foot forward. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down dog. Right foot turns out, left foot steps forward. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the floor, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it all out. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 2. Press your tailbone to the sky. Inhale for the last time. Exhale here. Inhale, come to your toes, look up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale. Get straight back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Samasthiti. Second time. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold, look up. Exhale, Chaturanga, jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, turn the left foot out, right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot turns left foot steps. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the floor, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breath. Again, press your knuckles into the floor, straighten your hands, push your tailbone up to the sky. Really straighten your back here. Remember that you can bend your knees if it's too much pressure on your hamstrings. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, side out. Inhale, come look to your toes, look to your hands. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samasthiti, last time. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot turns, right foot steps. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot turns, left foot steps. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, left side. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, rest. We're now coming to our standing series. So prepare mentally for some leg strength exercises. Keep with your breath. Breathe deeply in and out through the nose. One last deep breath in and out. Inhale, come up to your toes, look up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, stay here. And now from the toes, lift your toes up from the floor so your weight is in the heels. And your thighs are pressing together. Your bum wants to go down and your tailbone wants to drop down too. Your belly is in, your back is long and straight. Your arms are next to the ears. You can also, for the full expression of Ashtanga, close your hands here, but drop down your shoulders and look up a bit. And last deep breath in and out. And then bring your belly to your thighs, to bear pose. Hold it here for one more breath. And then bring the hands down. We're coming to Bakasana, crow pose. So really you're grabbing the floor with your fingertips firmly. And then you open your legs a bit and your feet also, so that they are hip width distance apart, arms are shoulder distance apart. And then bend your elbows straight back, not to the sides, and try to bring your knees to your upper arms or even to your armpits if you're flexible and you know crow pose well. And then lean forward, and maybe you can lift your left leg off or your right foot, or even you bend forward more. Look up, look a bit in front of you, lean forward, bring the weight into your arms and lift both feet. Can you bring the toes together here? Hold it and then step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. One breath here and out. And then turn your left foot out, step the right foot like to 45 degrees, and step the right foot where your right hand is now, and then come up to warrior one. Your hip wants to be parallel, so showing up to the front, it's a closed hip position, and your knee is about 90 degrees, not lower. And from the tailbone is tucked, and look up a bit. Your shoulders are down and back. Your back is straight. And inhale, open up to warrior two. The left foot turns open to 90 degrees. Your knees again at 90 degrees. And you bring equal weight in both legs, but activate your legs here. Pull them together slightly. And your arms are pushing in both directions. So it's very active positions, but your shoulders are loose. Your arms are straight, and you look to the middle finger. And then inhale, straighten the right leg. And like really grab something in front of you. So reach forward. And then exhale, come down to Trikonasana. Bring your right hand either to the floor, or grab your toe, or bring it to the inside of the shin. Your left arm wants to go straight up. And then lean back as if you would lean to a wall, and really open up your chest here. And breathe. And inhale, come up again to warrior two. And exhale, we come to extended side angle, Padasana. So either you bring your right hand here to the floor, or you bring it just to your knee. And then straighten the upper arm forward. So you have one straight line from the back toes, from the back foot, to the front arm. And really press the right heel back. And inhale, come back up. And exhale, turn forwards, high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer and hook your left elbow behind the right knee. If this is too much for your balance, you can step the left knee down, and then press your arms to the center of your chest again, so that you're twisting your upper back, and look to the sky. Inhale, come back up to a high lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down, Chaturanga Tadasana. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. And here comes our first challenging arm balance, or the preparation for it. So in Rocket, there are in Rocket 1, there are two options for doing Pincha Mayurasana, so the forearm stand. And we are doing the preparation for this now to build up the strength in our shoulders with Dolphin pose. And whenever you are in the practice later, you can go back to Dolphin pose or Dolphin dips until you master the pinch at some point. So it took me years actually. So for Dolphin, we are pressing down, like the hands are parallel, the lower arms are parallel, and you bring your tailbone up to the sky again, and you really press down in your elbows and in your hands, grip the floor firmly. And then we are starting to lower down our nose to the floor. Maybe you step your feet back a bit and really engage your core here. And like with every inhale, we bring the nose to the floor, do a dip. Exhale, push yourself back. And really push out of your shoulders and elbows. And feel the strength. We do 5 more here. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. 3 more. 2. 1. And the last one. Nice. Now come to rest in child's pose, Balasana. Bring your arms back. Stay with your breath here. You can close your eyes if you want. And take 2 more breaths and resting. And then activate your child's pose, bring your hands forward and then push yourself up to down dog again. And then we are doing standing series on the right. So inhale, open up your right foot 45 degrees, left foot steps where the left hand is, and inhale. Inhale, come up to Virabhadrasana 1. Really push down the outer edge of right foot. Left knee is 90 degrees. Your hips try to be straight forward. Shoulders are down. One more deep breath in and out. And inhale, open up to warrior 2. The foot opens, the back foot opens to 90 degrees. The knee bends and externally rotate your knee here so that you can still see the left toe. And bring power, energy, shoot the energy out of your fingers. One more deep breath in and out. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, Trikonasana. Lean back with your chest. No weight in the left hand. Really feel the strength in your side body. Inhale, come back up. Warrior 2. And exhale, Tadasana. Bring the elbow to your left knee and really make a straight line from the right foot to the right fingertips here. Or bring the hand to the floor. Rotate your right shoulder open. Inhale, come back up to high lunge. Exhale, bring the hands in front of your chest together. Push down your right foot to the floor or bring the right knee down and hook the right elbow over the left knee and twist open. Your hands want to come together in the middle of your chest and the back. The knee of the right leg is straight. One more breath in and out. Inhale, come back up to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And now we come to our second pincha. This time I'm going to show you the preparation for a pincha, so the setup. So your hands are parallel to the floor, shoulder distance apart. Your fingers are gripping the floor so that the front knuckles are getting wide and these knuckles are coming up from the floor again. And then you bring your elbows down, and they are like you try to grab your elbows, and this is the distance that you want to keep all the time. Your elbows are glued to the floor, as are your forearms. You need to grip the mat and then walk forward with your feet. Maybe you lift the left leg up to the sky. Your hips want to come as high up over your shoulders as possible, or the right. And then maybe you want to do little kick-ups, jumps, or if you are familiar with pincha, of course, you can get up to pincha here with an inhale. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. One more try. And come back down to Balasana, rest. And as it doesn't work for me all the time, as you can see, I'm also like still struggling now and then with pincha. We do not have to master every pose here in our first try, and also not in a second. It is the way that counts, right? To these positions, and we want to have fun here. And then bring your arms forward again, come back to down dog. One more deep breath in through the nose here. And sigh out loud with the exhale. And then we want to come back to the back of our mats. So either you can just walk with your hands back, or you shift forward and back to get a little momentum, and then whoop, come up. And then you grip with your peace fingers. You grip your big toes on the knuckle. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, pull your upper body towards your legs with your back as straight as possible. Your knees may be bent here, definitely, but they can be straight if you have super flexible hamstrings, of course. your elbows are close to your shins. And pull yourself down with your arms, but try to relax your neck. Inhale, come halfway up. Bring your hands under your feet, Tadasana, hands to foot pose. Inhale once more, straighten the back. And exhale, bend down, pull yourself down with your arms. Try to keep the neck relaxed. And now your elbows are coming out on the sides. Lean yourself a bit forward so the weight comes more into your toes. You will not fall, don't worry. Maybe you can straighten your legs a bit more. Inhale, come up, bring your hands away from the feet, and then exhale here, bring your hands to your chest, to your hip, and inhale very slowly, roll yourself up completely, and then come up to your toes, high on your toes, bring your arms up to the floor, lift your gaze a bit up, and then we do a flamingo, Miami, Florida flamingo walk to the top of our mats. So maybe it's very, very slowly and control, walk forwards. And when you are on the top of your mat, stay here for 1 more second. And exhale, bring yourself down in a controlled manner. And then bring your hands to your waist. And take a step back with the right foot. I'm going to do it with the left so that I'm facing you. And bring the outer edges of your feet to parallel to the mat, to the short edges of your mat. Activate your legs. So your inner legs are also activated. So and you do that by pulling your legs together slightly. Inhale, look up, straighten your arms. Exhale, fold forward with a straight back, and bring your hands, if you can, you can bring it to the block or one front, but try to bring them as in the middle, like directly under you, shoulder distance apart, and then bend your elbows straight back. So inhale, come back halfway up. Exhale, bend forward, bend your elbows. Maybe you can bring the crown of your head to the floor. If you want and you are a fancier of arm balances, you can come up to tripod here. Inhale once more. Exhale. Push your tailbone up to the sky. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms up. Exhale, bring the hands together behind you and grab, interlace the fingers. Inhale, straighten your arms, look up. Exhale, come back down. And push your hands towards the floor here. Keep your legs activated, pull them together. With every exhale, your shoulders drop and your arms drop closer to the floor. One more breath in and out. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands down again and then come to frog pose. So bring your knees down. Your feet are like turning outwards a bit. And then bring your elbows to the floor if you can. And push yourself back with the hip so that you really feel the stretch here in the hip joints. It is a really intense stretch. You can also intensify it by opening up more in your legs, of course. Or the full position is with straight legs out. So it is a straddle, of course, but this one is the modification for it, frog pose. One more deep breath in and out. And it's a really intense stretch, so don't hold your breath here. Focus on your breathing. And then push yourself up with your hands again. And then come to a low lunge position. Push your left hip forward for a second. And then we're coming to half Hanuman or full Hanuman, so the splits here. So you lean back and your right foot is flexing towards your face, and you lean over your right leg, but you push your right hip back so your hips are staying parallel. If you are really open here already, your hips are open and you are familiar with splits, you can of course push your right heel forward and come to a split. And I can only do it on the right, so one more breath in and out. One more. And then come back up to low lunge. And then turn to the back side of your mat. Bring your right knee down. Pull your left foot closer and lean forward so that you have a stretch in the front of your right hip for a second in low lunge. And then lean back. Flex the left foot to your face. Pull the left hip in again. Inhale, straighten your back, and exhale, bend over your leg. Feel the intense stretch in your hamstrings. But don't overstretch it. Your hamstrings are very sensible. You can also again come towards the full expression of the pose if you want. Every time a little bit more. And every day it's different, right? So don't worry if it's not working here. And then come back up to low lunge and come turn in the middle of your mat again, and then we want to come down into seated position with open legs, but it wouldn't be fun just to sit down and rock it. We want to have more fun, so we are grabbing the floor. We push your hands as far as you can under you with the fingers showing or reaching back. And then bend your elbows straight back again as if you are in chaturanga. And then lean back, bring the weight into your hands and come forward with your feet. And maybe you can lift them up from the floor for a second and then come down. Easy. And then we come to Upavista. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. Your feet are showing upwards and are flexed. Your kneecaps are showing to the sky. Inhale, arms up, straighten your back. And exhale, fold forwards with a straight back. And don't bring your body down. We want to keep it flying in the air. Look down so that your neck doesn't do any wrinkles. And reach your arms forward. Feel the intense stretch in your hamstrings and in your hip. And hold it for one more breath. Inhale, come back up. We're doing a side stretch, so bring your right hand to your left thigh. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, bend over your right leg. Maybe you can grab your toes here and press your elbow to the inner side of your leg so that you can open up your chest more and look under your armpit to the sky. Feel the intense stretch on the side body. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, the other side, left hand, right thigh. Stretch your right side. Inhale, back up. And then we come into Mula Bandha checkup. Mula Bandha is an energy lock in yoga, in the body, and it is around your pelvis, pelvic floor. So you want to suck in your pelvis. And this is necessary, and also engage your core a lot, your Uddiyana Bandha. And you bring the legs to about 90 degrees here, and then you press down your hands right and left of your thigh, of your right thigh. Really press out of the arms and the shoulders. Point your toes here and engage your core a lot. Suck in your pelvic floor. Lean forward over the right leg a bit and then straighten your arms, press up And maybe you can lift up the legs for a second. And bring them down. And the cramps are super normal here. You want to have them, embrace it. Wobble your legs a bit. Shake it out. And on the other side, hands to the floor. Lean forward, suck in your belly, suck in your pelvic floor. Push up and lift your legs. And down. And then come to a Navasana for a second. Hold your legs up in boat pose. Straight back, 2, 1, and then come to roll over your shoulders, your knees, and come to that Chaturanga, do Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more deep breath in. Exhale, side out. Inhale, come up to your toes, look up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward, look up. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach. Exhale, Samastiti. Tadasana. So we are having a nice little balance pose here. So, no, we're actually not doing that part. I'm sorry. So we're coming straight. We're doing one more Vinyasa. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Look up, straighten your back. Exhale, jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So usually you would come to Tadasana here in the floor, but we do a bit of a shortened sequence. So we come straight to the seated here. So inhale, look up and come to your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, and exhale, jump to your hands, and then sit down. Bring your legs in front of you, and we're coming to Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Inhale, like your legs are really straight here. So in every seated position, the toes are showing like up to the floor. You are flexing them. Your kneecaps are showing up, and your legs are all engaged. And inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, bend forward from the hip. Don't bend your back here. Try to keep it as straight as possible. Grab your toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, straighten up again. And exhale, fold forward. You can have your knees bent here. It is about the fold forward from the hip joint and the straight back. One more breath. Inhale, come back up. And then bring your hands behind, a little bit behind your butt. Straighten your legs, and then you either come to the full expression of the pose, or you come to a table top position. So the full position is Paschimottanasana. So this would look like this, but we are coming to table, the reverse tabletop here. So bring your feet in a bit, and then with the next inhale, push yourself up to a table. Like you're really flat here. Pull in, you suck in your navel, and if you can, then your next okay, look back. And keep the shoulders away from the ears. Really push your hip up. Engage your thighs and your butt. Exhale, bring it down. And we're doing one Vinyasa, so roll over your shoulders, jump back to Chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to your fingers, and exhale, bend your knees, and inhale, jump forward, come straight to seated again, Janu Shirshasana. So you are bringing your feet to the inside of your thigh, and your knee is showing 90 degrees outwards. Your left toes are flexed and looking up to the sky. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward from the hip over your left leg. Look to your toes. Inhale, straighten again. Exhale, bend down deeply. We want a straight knee here, so this knee is not bent. You can also be just here, this is totally okay. Or here. Inhale, come back up. And then we're doing Marichyasana on the same side. So bend the right knee and bring your heel very close to your right butt cheek. And then there is a distance of 1 fist in between the foot and the left thigh. And then inhale, your left foot is again flexed to the sky. Inhale, reach up with your right arm. And then reach your shoulder forwards so that you bring your shoulder in front of your right knee. Wrap your arm around your knee and grab with the right hand the left hand. And then inhale, straighten the back, and exhale, bend down. And then you're coming back up, inhale, and then we're doing Marichyasana C on this side. So you bring like a variation of it. Bring your right hand like to your back, to the back of your mat. Inhale and reach with the left hand. And exhale, hook your left elbow over your right knee and twist to the back. Your left foot is active again, flexed. And you twist from your upper back. Inhale, with every inhale you straighten your back more. With every exhale you twist a bit more. Inhale, reach, straighten your back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we're doing the other side. Inhale, come up to your toes, look up. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, jump forward. And sit down. The inside of the left foot comes to the right thigh. The feet are flexed. 90 degrees angle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Keep your back straight as possible. If you're really flexible, you can also, when you come down completely, you can bring your forehead to the shins. And come back up, Marichyasana A, so your foot is coming close to your left butt cheek, fist distance apart from your leg. And inhale, bring the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, wrap your shoulder around the left knee. Grab your right hand, inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. And we're going straight to B. Left hand comes behind your back. Right arm reaches, inhale. Exhale, hook your right elbow behind the left knee and twist. Remember your right toes. Every inhale straightens your back. Every exhale twists you more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back out. Vinyasa, roll over your knees, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we're doing some nice core work. So inhale, come up to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees and jump forward. Exhale, sit back and bring your forearms down to the floor. And then really suck in your navel, bring your belly as close to the mat as possible, and then lift up your legs here. And then with every inhale, we straighten the right leg to the floor. Exhale, back up. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, and back. Inhale, right. Exhale, back. Inhale, left. Exhale, back, and then both legs down and both legs up. One more time, down and up, and then scissor your legs down and up. One more time and up, and the last time and up, and come up to Navasana. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Jump to Chaturanga. And then up dog. Exhale, down dog. One good deep breath into the nose. Push to your hands, straighten your back. Push your tailbone to the sky. Now come up to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. And then jump forward. And then come to seated. Bring your soles of your feet together in front of you, as close as possible to your butt. And then open your feet like a book. So they're falling away from each other. And grab your toes with your hands. Then inhale, straighten your back, look up. And exhale, bend forward from the hip. You can push your elbows to the inner sides of your thighs to open your legs more here. Try to keep your back straight, but your neck also long. And you want to come closer to the floor with the chin here. Inhale, come back up. We're doing it again now, but with a round back. So this time you can bring your feet away a bit more. Inhale, straighten up, and exhale, roll down. This time your elbows are close together. You want to come with your forehead to your feet at some point. Really round your back now. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, roll over your knees, jump to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And then we're coming to the mat, lying. So inhale, come to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, step or jump forward. And straighten your legs out. And this is not Savasana yet. So you take your left hand to your left hip and push your hip down. So we are fixating our hip here. And then you lift the right leg up, point the toes left and right. And then grip your right toes with your peace fingers again. And with an inhale, with an exhale, you pull your legs towards you. Your elbows go out to the side. And you lift up your upper back. So you want to touch with the nose or the forehead to your shin at some point. And the legs want to be as straight as possible here, but you can also be just here, but lift yourself up a bit to engage your core, and your hips stay down. Neck is straight. Don't engage your neck here. And then come back down with the upper body. Keep the leg as it is, but open up to the right side from the hip. And bring your leg as close as possible to the floor, but straight. And keep your hips on the floor. Inhale, bring the leg back up. And again, kiss your knee. And let the leg down. Other side. Right hand, right hip. Push it down. Left leg comes up. Grab your toe. Inhale, come up. Pull your leg towards you. Try to keep the left knee straight. Point the toes. Don't engage your neck. Come back down. And the left leg goes to the left side. Open it up as far as possible while keeping your hip on the floor. Give your knee a kiss and bring it down. And then we hike up to Navasana. 3, 2, 1. Roll over your knees and jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. And then we're coming back to the floor. So inhale, come to the knee, to the toes, look up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward. And then come down to the floor. And we're coming to bridge pose. So you bring your heels closer to your bum. So close that you can reach, just with the fingertips, you can reach your heels. And your feet are hip distance apart, and the outer edges of the feet are parallel to the long edges of the mat. And then you push your shoulders and your arms down, and with an inhale, lift up your hip to the sky and bring your hands together under your back. So wiggle the shoulders under you and press down the whole arm, suck your navel in. Push up with from the hip. Engage your butt and breathe. Don't hold the breath. And then come down slowly. And we're doing this one more time, either this, or if you are familiar with the full wheel, you can come to full wheel with me. If not, just do the same thing again. And remember to not let your thighs fall in together, they are staying parallel, right? So either come to bridge down again, or bring your arms next to your head, behind your shoulders, or over your shoulders, and with an inhale, push up to the sky. Maybe you can walk your hands in a bit. Try to straighten your arms here, bend, bow, like bend from the upper back here. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale. And then slowly come back down. And hug your knees into your chest for a second. Roll from right to left side. And then grab the backs of your knees, roll forwards and back. And roll over your toes. Jump back to Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. And then we come to pigeon pose. So with the next inhale, bring the right leg up to the sky. 3-legged down dog. And exhale, bring the right ankle behind the left hand and the right knee behind the right wrist. And bring your left knee and foot down, and then push your left leg back. So if you can, and your hips are quite flexible, you have a parallel shin to the short edge of the mat, but you can also fold it in a bit more if it makes it more accessible to you, right? So inhale. Your hips want to be squared to the front of the room. So inhale, look up, straighten your back, and exhale, walk forward with your hand. Come down as far as possible. Maybe you are here, maybe you are here, maybe you are here. Breathe. Up. We want to do a quad stretch of the left quad. So try to bend your left knee, bring your foot closer to you. You can bring your right foot in a bit more to your body, and then you can grab the foot from the other side, and with an exhale try to pull your knee in. If your knee is sensitive, don't overstretch your knee. Don't overdo it. And you want to try to square your hips to the front again here. Really give yourself a nice little quad stretch. And then slowly let go of the foot. And we are pushing up, coming to a high plank. Inhale here, exhale chaturanga, inhale up dog, exhale down dog. And we're doing the other side. So inhale, bring the left leg up to the sky, and exhale, we bring the shin parallel or bend to the floor, and pull yourself back with the right foot. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, come to pigeon. Breathe and feel the stretch in your left hip, and maybe also in the hip flexor of the right leg. And slowly come back up. Bring the left foot in a bit more, bend your right knee, grab your right toes, foot from the inside, and pull your foot towards you. Give yourself a quad stretch on the right. Try to keep your hips square to the front. You want to feel it like in the front of the hip here, right? And in the quad, of course. Then slowly let go of the foot again, control. Push up to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, come back down slowly into chaturanga. Hold it for a second. Hug your ribcage. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. And now we are coming to Gomukhasana, the cow pose, cow face pose. So inhale, come to the toes, look up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward and sit down. And then you want to bring your left knee down and fold, and then bring the right knee over the left knee. You can bring your legs or feet out a bit more, or bring them closer to your body. This is an intense hip stretch again. And then inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. Exhale, the right arm comes down behind your back, and the left hand grabs the right hand, or the right grabs the left. Or you just grab your shirt, whatever you can grab here. Inhale, straighten up again. Exhale, fold over your legs. You feel the stretch here in your hips and also in the shoulders. Inhale, come back up. And now, if you are fancying arm balances, you can come with me to a tripod headstand, because it's the classical transition in rocket. But if not, you just can do a vinyasa and come to the other side. Totally alright. But if you want to try. So hands to the floor, roll over your knees, bring the crown of your head to the floor, and then try to push yourself up to a tripod headstand with the elbows bending straight to the back, not to the side, right? And then your left knee wants to come over the right knee and fold it, like roll yourself in and bring your legs to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm down and grab your hands behind the back. Inhale, straighten and exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Now you can transition the same way into Chaturanga and do Vinyasa, or you just bring your hands to the floor, roll back, bring your step back into high plank. Exhale, lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we're coming to the closing sequence. So inhale, come up to your toes, look up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward and straighten your legs. We're doing another forward fold, Paschimottanasana again. So inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, and now we're slowing it all down. You can again bend your knees here again. It's about the forward fold. Really relax in your back. Relax in the shoulders, relax your neck. Take a deep, slow breath through the nose. Calm your breath. And slowly come up again. Fold your knees in, roll over your knees, step back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. We're jumping forwards again. And we come into Yoga Mudra pose. So you can just sit in a comfortable crossed leg position, or in half lotus, or in full lotus if you are comfortable in lotus position. So the full expression is you are wrapping your arms around your body and grab your toes and then bend forwards, or you can just grip your elbows here, grab your elbows, inhale, straighten the back, and exhale, forward fold, and bring your forehead close to the floor or to the floor. Roll over your forehead, so massage your forehead a bit here. And breathe deeply in and out through the nose. Two more breaths. Last one. Inhale, come back up. And then bring the backs of your hands to your knees with straight arms, but let everything else drop down. So your chin relaxes to your chest, your back is straight, your arms are straight, your shoulders are down and relaxed. The bottom half of your body is relaxed. Close your eyes here and meditate. Breathe slowly in and out through the nose. Then we're doing a bit of pranayama here, so breath work. So first I want you to let go of your core. So your belly comes out again. And then we're doing 3 full yogic breaths. So first breathe in deeply once more. And then let it all out. All air pushes out. And then with the next inhale, you start breathing in from the belly. Then your chest. And then the sides of your rib cage. Fill yourself up completely with air. And exhale the same way, so chest first and back. Upper belly and lower belly empties completely. Once more, belly fills up. Chest, upper back. Hold it. Exhale from the chest. The belly, let it all out. Push the air out. Last time, inhale. Belly. Chest and hold. Exhale from the chest. The belly. And then once more, and hold your breath at the top for 30 seconds, or as long as you can. And let it go. Now we're doing the last effort, putting up the last effort, your last asana before Savasana, of course, which is the most important position of the whole thing. So in whichever leg position you are, you bring your hands a bit under your butt, bum, and then you push out from the shoulders, from the arms, put a shitload of core into this and lift up your legs from the floor. If this is not available to you for like 10 breaths, then just maybe lift up for a second, go down and try it again. Or you are just with your toes on the floor like this, also totally fine. Try to put some effort into this, right? So cross your legs, heads under you, inhale, push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let it go. Do your last Vinyasa. Roll over your knees, step back to plank. Inhale, exhale slowly, bring it down to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a deep breath in and out. And step to behind your wrists. And slowly come into your final resting pose, into your Shavasana. You earned it. So spread your legs out, spread your arms out. Let it all go. Let your breath flow normally again. Don't control the breath anymore. then bring your attention to your feet. And totally relax all of your 10 toes. Relax your ankles, your shins, your knees. Totally let go of all the tension in your thighs, in your quads. Your hip relaxes to the floor. Let go of your whole core. Your lower belly is relaxed. The whole back relaxes down the floor. Chest, the solar plexus is relaxed. Let the shoulders melt into the floor. Your upper arms, elbows, both the lower arms, your wrists, and all 10 fingers are relaxed. Let go of the tension in your neck and your throat, your jaws, your nose, your cheekbones, even your eyes are falling deeper. Relax your forehead and the point in between your eyebrows, your ears, and the back of your skull. And concentrate on the point in between your eyebrows. Let all of your thoughts go. And then remember that everything you want to be, everything that you want to become is already inside of you. Then very slowly let your breath get deeper again. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingertips gently. Maybe you want to take a last stretch of your body, your over your head. Give yourself a nice morning stretch. And very slowly roll over to your right side. Come to embryo position with closed eyes. And in your own tempo, push yourself up as gently as possible with closed eyes into a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your knees. Take some deep breath in and out through the nose. And then bring the hands together in front of your chest into prayer position. Then give yourself some acknowledgement that you did your practice today, you put some effort into this, and maybe did your first rocket class with me. Then bring your hands to your forehead and go down, come back up. And in Rocket Yoga we do not say Namaste at the end, but it is a strong class, and at the end of each class we are shouting Jaya, which is a warrior scream if you want. So we count back down from 3, 3, 2, 1, Jaya. So thank you very much for practicing today with me. I wish you all a wonderful, beautiful day, and see you soon.